Hold on silent, please, guys.
So what you deserve for your hard work and it's almost payback for the last few weeks, isn't it?
Well, you can only, I've said a few times, unfortunately, this season, when things have gone against us, you like to think over a season you get a bit of balance, and that was on show. I think we've had to earn it, I say, because there's some interesting decisions during the game today, I felt, Chris, let's say that. But overall, I like the fact we got back to what we're about. I think last week Southampton, we didn't play how we play. We didn't take the game. We didn't make the game about us. It was about them. And I was pleased that we attempted anyway to make the game about us today. And we like to play mixed football. We want to make it awkward for the opposition. We want to work from a good, solid framework, which I thought was on show today. And I want my team to give everything. And I thought they gave everything today. And on top of that, I hope it's recognised. They're two terrific goals, especially the first goal. The football that's played in the build-up to the first goal, we get a lucky finish to it. But the football's, really, really good, really high quality. So I was very pleased with that. And then the second goal's a different goal. And I've said many times, you've got to affect games in as many different ways as you can. Johan's hit a fine strike that's deserving of a win itself. But it hits the bar, and Scotty, what a sublime finish that is. And all that on the top of losing key players as well. So I'm very pleased with the whole squad, not just the players who started the game.
You mentioned the interesting decisions there. Given the environment and the referee, I know we had a word with Scotty. Was there any thoughts about taking him off at all in the second half?
No, not really. I mean, he's a sensible player. Today you could have got booked for anything. I was stunned by some of the. I said to big Duncan Ferguson, I said, your career would have been shot, mate. You'd have been finished before it started, including my own, of course. I don't know where it's going now with decisions. Some of them impossible. So we actually had a man headbutt our own man and got a free kick today for them. That's a new one on me, that, in case anyone's ever seen that. I've never seen that, so I've never witnessed that, which I thought was interesting, as I said.
Almost for the goal and in the first minute, you almost caused your own problems at times and defended well overall.
Yeah, we gave the ball away cheap, but we know that's something we've got to address, and we have been, the moments of detail, because the Premier League is built on detail, not purely, of course, but in tight games, it's on the absolute finest detail. And we've given the ball away too many times, second half particularly, in key moments when we've opened up the game, we've got them to defend, we've got them in positions that are awkward to them, and then we've given it away. And you can't do that at this level. We know it, but we've got to keep improving with that. We've got to keep improving our front third play. But we've got to continue to deliver the tactical frameworks. I thought tactically today we were solid again, and that's going to be an important factor going forwards. And we are still learning, and we're not in a position to buy success. The club's run fantastically well here, and we have to sort of develop success. And it's a different animal when you're doing that. There are a few bumps in the road, as we've seen last week compared to this week. They are a fine side. I must say, I think they're a very, very good side. So we're delighted to beat such a good side as well.
The way Ben Mee in particular handled Lukaku.
Yeah, I thought Lukaku was causing too many problems second half particularly, so I put Tarky on in front of him, and I thought Tarky did well, and that shut that line of pass down for him. And Ben, he's a very good player, it's simple as that, and him and Keano have got a nice partnership. We looked at possibilities of how we could operate today. I was pleased with the format that we chose in the end. I thought Scotty Arfield did very well, I thought Kite's come in and did well. I must say, I thought Flano did fantastic, because that's a really tough game to come into at that late stage. Him and Tarky particularly, and then Patrick Bamford came on, worked as hard as he could. They're all the details that are going to be important over a season. We're authentic in what we are. We're not trying to kid anyone. We're not trying to brand ourselves or tell the world we're going to play like Barcelona. We're telling the world we're going to give everything to continue to be in the Premier League. That's what we are telling them.
Body hurting last week, was it?
Yeah, just on Friday actually. He was struggling a little bit Thursday, but Friday got a knock in the back last week down at Southampton and just couldn't come through it. So, he was missing obviously with Andre, who comes back in to contention next week, and then Barnes has had a good week, so that's improving, and Stephen Defoe's better news than what we thought. So, they're important players for us. So to miss them and still get that performance and that win today is very pleasing.
So Kites and Scotty Arfield put themselves firmly with goal.
Well, you want that. You want players to come in and play with that bit of freedom I talk about, and I thought we did it from a good a good framework, which I equally talk about. I thought the organisation was good, and we had moments of breaking from that organisation and put them on the back foot at times. We know we've got to do more with the ball at times, but like I say, we're developing the team, and it is developing. It's, you know, my job is to look through results sometimes. Not at Southampton last week, we were way off it. But the Leicester game, we were right in the game. You know, it was 4 minutes of madness. It wasn't an overall bad performance. And picking them bits out, reminding the players of the things we need to improve on, but certainly not taking away the will and demand of the group. Because, you know, Ian Holloway said it 2 seasons that we got promoted, we've got a strong jaw, and I thought that was on show again today. The ability to stay in it to win it and then take the points in the end.
Done well with Andre's absence, haven't you?
I know, he wants to have a look at himself. Simple as that.
It's certainly, I mean, it's a great option to have, but again, nice.
Well, we've enjoyed the way we've looked at it, you know, and you know, I changed it. Everyone, you know, not yourself, but a lot of people think that I changed it because of his absence, but I didn't. I changed it at Leicester before he was absent. I felt that the team needs to be flexible in its planning. I've been quite pleased with the way it's gone with the sort of more like a 4-4-1-1. I've been pleased with that. So, you know, but there is still scope to change it back. I do like playing with centre forwards, 2 centre forwards that is. But it's nice to know we have got the flexibility when we need it.
10 points on the board now is quite healthy.
Well, I think so. I think I don't think no one would have thought we'd have 10 points at this stage. I think there'd be plenty of people thinking not. We're not too worried about what the outside world thinks. We concentrate on what we think, and I think that's an important fact. And our fans, I thought they were terrific today. You know, late on in the game, even before the goal, they scored a goal, a bit of our doing, to be fair, but it's still a powerful strike. And then, you know, they've stayed behind us, as they do, and that's an important factor as well, particularly, you know, through a Premier League season. We're going to need them all season.
I think on the back of Arsenal and last week, the manner of the win, to get the
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, the Arsenal one, it can't help but stick in your throat. You know, that's one that got away without a shadow of a doubt, and unfortunately it was out of our hands. So it's nice to see that we've reacted beyond that, and even more so, you know, you can get dented by results like the Southampton one, and we weren't today. I thought we were, you know, at our work from the very off, you know, and I thought we've given a good account today. We're not naive. We know they're still a good side, and we know they created some chances. Not great chances, not amazing chances. Certainly not for a keeper of Tom's standards. So, you know, we know what we are. We know we're moving forwards, and we know small things count, and we've got to improve on them small things.
Sean, it's 10 points from 18 now. How important is it to make it difficult for teams to come here?
Well, I think over the last 3.5 years of certainly my time here, it's been a difficult place for teams to come to anyway. And we have obviously want that. We obviously need that. We've already seen it's difficult to get points on the road, and you know, Premier League is probably one that exaggerates that more than most. I'm not sure on the stats, but certainly, you know, in my mind's eye, I think Premier League teams seem to be stronger at home than they are away. Apart from the real superpowers who, you know, can go probably anywhere and take a game on. But our mentality is strong away from home. It's just our performances haven't been as strong. So we've got to continue to improve that as well. Start with that easy one next week at Man United. That was a joke before someone weirdly puts that as a serious comment, which has happened to me before. Okay. Thank you. Hi, John. You all right?
Hi, Sean.
Cheers, all the best.